Hello, everyone. This is Empress Pamela. Thank you for joining me. You are looking at one of my many notebooks, journals, pieces of paper that I've written on in the past, probably 15 years, but more intensely since my spiritual journey began in 2015. Now, when I was in seclusion back in 2021, I spent the month of March 2021 consolidating and transferring my journals into a document. So I basically transcribed all my journals into, a Google Doc in preparation for writing a book. And then recently I've come across a couple more journals that I have created, I guess, since that time, or I don't even know. I've got about 8 more in a drawer that I took out recently. I said, let me just tackle one at a time. So my vision is not doing well. I no longer own a computer. Both of my computers that I had last year pretty much died. So as far as like transcribing, typing the documents, that's kind of out of the question at this point in time. I did find a way to transcribe it orally into Google Docs, but I can't find that function right now. So basically, it's easier for me to record a video, create a series under my Nuggets of Wisdom playlist for subscribers, followers, people who are healing, that are interested in my journey. I will share with you personal reflections, goals, dreams. I mean, who knows what's in here, right? Prayers, probably, affirmations, whatever I was going through at the time. So the other day I created a 20-minute video, which is kind of like an introduction to this particular journal, because in it, I noticed the first couple pages were 2021. Where was the page? Let me see. I just pulled it out because I read the affirmations in that video. I was all excited. 2021 affirmations. So the year 2021, especially the first quarter, involved me on my spiritual journey of seclusion. I actually separated from my husband, my family. I moved for 3 months to the beach. So I was about 3 hours away from my home and literally by myself and whatever. So I think part of this journal includes my journey and what I went through during that time, which was a time of intense self-reflection. I had basically spent months prior, I want to say subconsciously, preparing for my departure, not knowing if I would go back. It was really, really, oh my God, very intense time. I don't want to get emotional because I want to get through. This is like my second video from this journal, and the first video only got through 1 page. So I'm hoping to get through a little bit more of this. However many videos it ends up coming out to, that's fine. I don't want them to exceed 30 minutes, so I'm already on 5 minutes now. But yeah, some of this includes coursework that I was taking at the time. So the first couple pages, I'll show you, is a course I took through Solvana, which was a subsidiary, let's say, of Mindvalley. This was a course called Success Alchemy with Marie Diamond. And I'm going to read the information rather than you trying to figure out my handwriting. And these are notes pertaining to me. So you are probably best served by taking the course on your own. But in my reflections and sharing what I learned, that may inspire you to pursue getting the full coursework or studying it on your own. So as I read some of the information here, I recall the vision board that I created at the time. So I usually spend a couple months preparing for a vision board, and then normally I will create the vision board at the end of December around the new year, New Year's Day, sometimes New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I create my vision board for the new year. So this is 2021. This is me taking the course called Success Alchemy with Marie Diamond. So I'm just going to read out what I can decipher from my handwriting, and you'll get an idea of what the course talks about. Energy number is number 7. Archetype, advisor. Directions. Success is the northwest corner. Wisdom is the west. Health is southwest. Relationships, northeast. Vision board. Place in your success. Okay. Open spaces. Words, pictures. South. Oh boy. I don't know what that is. Self-esteem, music, confidence, southwest. Sincere, teamwork, collaboration, west. Children, joyful, psyche, northwest. Travel, space, coaches, north. Cancer, look, I read cancer. Career, professional, northeast. Wisdom, Lord have mercy. Spirituality, east. What? Critiques, health. Oh my God, southeast. Money, abundance, luxury. Frame it in gold. Oh, so gold is abundance, and gold is a good thing. Gold, yellow, yeah. Colors. Orange is celebration. That should be in the south. Gold, abundance in the southeast corner. Royal blue, success, power in the north corner. Peach, enjoyment, life in the west. And silver magnifies abundance in the northwest corner. Picture of family, plant, candle, bouquet of flowers, image of expansion, carpet, okay, health, plant, crystal, wisdom, religion, spiritual journey, success, blue, north, career, relationships, globe. I don't even think that's going to help you. But I shared it anyway. So then in the journals, I'm writing down goals and so forth. So I had set up goals with Silvana. I wanted to take Success Magic, which is the course I just talked about, Soul Mission, Dream Life Alchemy. Those were courses I was working on at the time. Daily Om, O-M. That was also, I want to say, an application that offered coursework. It sent a newsletter or a mail every day. I got an email, and it would have an affirmation or information about the courses that they offered. And I took a couple courses from Daily Om, O-M. Kundalini, I think that was yoga, Kundalini yoga. Healing through writing, so weekly writing. And then a course on flat tummy, getting flat tummy. There's also one of the courses that stands out for me that I took through Daily Om is healing the inner child, like father wounds or something. I really devoted my time and energy to that course, and maybe I'll find it on my in my journals when I took the course. But yeah, that was very intense coursework. But I would recommend Daily Om. They have very reasonably priced courses from art to yoga to cooking to healing. They have everything, and it's not expensive. And let's see, art. So at the time, I wanted to devote more time to art and expression, creative expression. So I wrote goals for art, sacred geometry, which I took a course. It must have been in around October of 2020. I took an art course, sacred geometry, mandala art, with an Irish artist. Her name is Patricia Fitzgerald. I took the course with her on Zoom, so there were about a dozen of us throughout the world who took this class on Zoom on mandala art. I had to actually learn how to use a compass, like from the geometry days in high school or whenever you take geometry. I had to reacquaint myself with how to even, I spent a day like learning how to use a compass. Really, like truly. It was very, I was such a beginner, but it was interesting. I don't want to say interesting. It was enthralling. It was intriguing to collaborate and convene with people from all over the world. And Patricia is out of Dublin, Ireland. So I talk about her a lot. I purchased some of her artwork. I purchased her calendar, her healing oracle deck. She actually is coming out with a new oracle deck. So yeah, I got a lot out of that class, and it really helped me become free of shame, guilt, lack of self-esteem when it came to my creative expression. I had given up on art back in high school when it was a dream of mine, and it was something that I found fulfilling as a young girl. And a teacher had criticized me, and I thought I wasn't good enough, so I tabled it from the time of 18, and I didn't pick it back up until let's say 2020. I really said, you know what, I'm going to devote time to learning and working on my creative expression. And I started with this class of sacred geometry. And it's funny because the way I found out about this teacher, mandala art, was through a psychic that I had gone to, a psychic medium, who conducted our session. I think it was on Zoom because she wanted to, whatever, see you, connect with you, or whatever. And in my background, I had started just coloring as like a meditative healing type of thing. So I was coloring from a mandala coloring book that I found from my mom was given coloring books when she retired. Don't ask me. I don't know. This is a weird thing. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but it's weird how stuff just plays out and everything is connected. So here I am getting a reading from a psychic. She sees in the background that I'm working on some sort of art. And she goes, "Oh, is that your art?" I go, "Oh, I'm just coloring because, whatever." And she goes, "Oh, there's a mandala artist in Ireland. You might want to connect with her." And so I ended up doing that just because a psychic had recommended that. Really interesting. So really, yeah. I've been working on it. Now that my vision, I will say now, so it's now 2024 when I'm recording this video, and I'm having struggles with vision. I have cataracts. I'm kind of young to have cataracts, and I don't have insurance, so I don't have Medicare, and I don't have insurance to take care of this. So I'm kind of in a pickle, let's say, and I can't even see properly to work on my sacred geometry, to utilize the compass, to make sure the lines are correct. So I'm pushed more to do things, to explore art without like such stringent lines and requirements. So that's pretty interesting. I've been working on watercolor and doing more free form mandala art, let's say. Anyway, yeah, I'm still doing it. Let's see. App. So these are my goals for art. Sacred geometry. App personal SG. I have no idea what that is. Celtic knot, labyrinth, lotus, and chakras. Okay. What else? Oh, I had writing goals. Empress Pamela blog. I had a blog at the time. I had a website. I was writing on my blog. It was really a nice creative outlet. I've since let that go, I guess. Becoming the Empress. That is a book I am writing. Spiritual love poems and love stories. Healing goals. YouTube channel. Heal Center, helping others ascend to love, sharing my journey, and listening. So I'm still sharing my journey. Now, this is something when we're breaking down our ego and we're figuring out who we are, why we're here, we're on a journey to self-love. I think if one can encapsulate what the spiritual awakening journey is, it's a journey to self-love. And the way that we get to ascend to that point, the pinnacle of self-love, is we have to recognize and realize all the wounds that make us feel bad about ourselves. We have to recognize, heal, we have to forgive ourselves, the people who may have hurt us. We have to surrender to the process. There's so much going on. We have to reach a point of balance. We have to let go, allow, surrender, all those things. But part of my journey in understanding who I am and opening the door to self-love was really looking at myself, and it began with my name, Pamela Ann Margaret Moore Taylor. And it's funny because I never really liked my name. And I actually started off, well, one of the first things other than the numerology and the natal chart and all that kind of thing, was understanding who I am. Why am I Pamela? What does that mean? So I looked up the meaning of Pamela. All honey is what Pamela means, all honey. It's from a Greek play. I don't know, it has some sort of history with it. It's very popular in the 60s when I was born. In fact, I forgot what grade it was, maybe 4th grade or 5th grade. I had 3, including me, there were 3 Pamelas in my class in elementary school. So it was a popular name at one point. But, and I actually, to embrace who I am, my license plate is all honey. It says all honey. Now, I've never been a fancy person or someone to brag or boast or think I was all that in a bag of chips or anything like that. In fact, when I was in elementary school, I used to get threatened by people. Maybe at one time I did feel good about myself. I don't know. But I stood out because I was one of the tallest people in my class, believe it or not. I just matured early. I know I was like 5'4" in 6th grade. I was 5'4", 125 pounds in 6th grade. I was like fully mature, got my period when I was 11. But I used to be threatened in elementary school. Someone said, I'm going to kick your butt. You think you're so great. I'm going to kick your butt. So I was basically bullied and put in my place. And maybe that's what also contributed to me shutting down and not feeling worthy or good about myself. Could be. Anyway, so I've had to deprogram myself and heal from a lot of those childhood wounds. But anyway, who is Pamela Ann Margaret Moore Taylor? Empress Pamela. So the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens. And she is nurturing, she's loving, she's abundant, she's fruitful, kind, compassionate. She's all the beautiful, wonderful things that a mother, a woman can be, should be, is looked up to. I don't know. So that's why I call myself Empress. It's something I aspire to be. All honey, artist, writer, healer, truth, authenticity, unconditional love, empath, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, energy number 7, advisor, nurturer, caretaker, empress, Archangel Jophiel, beauty, art, sacred sexuality, transformation, blonde hair, green eyes, fit, body, fit, lean, toned, tanned, muscular, strong, flexible, 29-inch waist, style, casual, white, sneakers, sandals, boots, depending on the weather, comfy, jeans, leggings, t-shirts, tanks, sweaters, turtlenecks, depending on the weather, bikini, one piece. These are how I visualized myself and my style. Let's see, colors, black, white, light pink, green, turquoise, royal, and cobalt and navy blue, purple. Appearance, neat hair, natural makeup, lip gloss, tinted moisturizer, bronzer, mascara, great skin, glowing and moisturized, tanned, blonde hair, shoulder length, demeanor, balanced, quiet, peaceful, calm, smiling, happy, playful, blissful, laughing, giggling, singing, enjoying music, in tune and connected to nature and finer details, appreciative of art and creativity, loving, kind, sharing others how to get in touch with inner child and love themselves through creative experiences, supportive of others on transformative spiritual journey. Okay, I'm getting emotional. This is me and how I envisioned myself, how I want it to be, how I want to be. I share my journey because hopefully I will inspire you to love yourself, think about yourself, spend time with yourself, invest in everything that makes you the best version of who you are meant to be. I love you so much. See you in the next one.